another edition of Meet the Metapreneur. My name is Sharad Agarwal. I'm the Chief Metaverse Officer of CyberGear, a Web3 digital agency based in Dubai. I have with me today Monica Fabretti, who's coming to us all the way from Brazil. Welcome to the show, Monica.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Likewise, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, my name is Monica Fabretti Bortolani. I'm from Brazil, and I've been working with digital fashion for 4 years now, actually for 7 years, but with the studio and the education part, it's been 4 years now. And in this journey, we've been working with big companies. We've been having many companies as our studio, as our students, so we could develop a method to make easy for them to integrate the 3D sampling program inside their productive process. This work that I'm doing right now, it's very much related with the work I've been doing in a company in the past. I'm not from the fashion industry. I'm actually from the trading area. So I got into the fashion industry in a moment of unemployment, and I just fell in love with it from the very beginning of the productive process till the end. And I helped this company that I was working at, that I thought it was temporary, and I just loved it because they had a sports brand. They had no idea what to do with it, and we started to build it from scratch, and we decided to make it a cycling a sportswear cycling brand. And with that, I was at this as a salesperson. I decided to find a tool that would help me solve their predictive process, because we had many problems with deadlines, and as well as enhance my sales to make the brand more popular, because it was a very new brand. So we found out about this tool that would help all parts of the process from the very beginning. So we had many problems solved with this tool. And once we became popular and started to sell 3 times more, we solved our problems within the production process. I thought to myself, why not teach other companies how to do that and solve their problems to reduce waste within the productive process as well, because they had huge waste of products within the production. And I always been this person that was very concerned about the environment. From the very beginning of my existence, I remember myself doing little things like closing a tap and talking to people about how they could do it better, like picking trash from the streets, you know. So this got to myself, and I thought I should teach other companies how to become more actually, yes, they would be more profitable because they would reduce waste, but as well they would help save the planet because of this waste not happening, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah,
So,
Monica, you were telling me earlier that you are now working on rebranding. Can you talk to us a little bit about this sustainability initiative?
yes, we are rebranding our company because we are shifting to a more, now more than ever, to a more focused on helping brands that want to reduce their waste, that care about the environment, more about the more responsible fashion industry. So we want to work with these companies that are focusing their energy on change the climate crisis we're facing. And as we know, the fashion industry is the second most pollutive industry in the world. So, and we love fashion. So what can we do for that? Yes. And it always starts with the digital tools that we have. So we have many digital solutions to avoid physical products. So in a way that the companies would increase their profit and reduce waste, and in the end be eco-friendly. So we're starting within the very core of our company that we're rebranding, and we are now carbon negative studio. We just got our certificate yesterday, And it's very rewarding for us to give those little steps, and see we are making, even though it are small changes, but we are being able to just not change just us, but help the industry to change as well.
No, that's great. And, one of the things I love about the metaverse is that you can have a digital first approach to fashion, right? Which means that people can try on clothes on avatars and then buy them. So that way there is zero wastage. And I see a lot of brands are now beginning to follow that process, because what I read also on the internet was that almost 50% of what the big brands make during a collection is unsold. And that, is either liquidated or goes to landfills, which is bad for the planet. So I'm very happy to note that you are taking this new rebranding approach towards, making the planet more sustainable. So I commend you on that. And also, it's interesting that the digital clothing market is going to reach almost $4.8 billion within the next 7 to 8 years. So I think you are in the right industry at the right time. Please share with me which brands are now, talking to you, and what are you doing for them?
Yes, we work with several brands, and we've worked with some of them in a way that we teach them how to give the first steps in the digital area. So how to introduce this tool inside their productive process, because that's the main goal of our company. Because from the very beginning of their productive chain, they have to make a change, because all the steps they have residues, right?
Yeah.
So how can they change all the steps of the productive process? And coming from the fashion industry, from a small company, actually, I could get in touch with all the parts of the process, and I could understand what parts are the most pollutive, and what parts could have digital solutions in it that could really make a change. And it's a very complex industry. Making a piece of clothes is not that easy, and requires a lot of work, a lot of attention, and a big team on it, working on it. It's not so simple. So how can we make this huge amount of people communicate and understand each other in a way that they could understand what is needed at the end of the production, what we need in the end, so make it in a clearer way, so they could have the perfect final product. And prototyping is the first step. How can we make a perfect prototype with perfect patterns, perfect fittings, and in a way that they don't need the physical sample while doing it? Like digital fabrics with the perfect density, the perfect volume and the perfect movement, even when animating something, because our main focus is animating fabrics. Right. So it has to be real when moving, right? So you can understand how this fabric is going to move around when the person is talking, is dancing, or walking around. Yes. And all of this without having something physical. Right. So that's our main goal here, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, so can you share with me what's your team size for AR, VR programmers? How many people work in your organization?
How many people do I have in my organization?
Yes.
Actually, I work with 2 people right now, and we have many other designers as freelancers. Okay. Because since we provide many aspects of solutions, like we provide mannequin developments in 3D for mannequin companies, and the patterns for covering those mannequins. So we have pattern makers, we have 3D designers, we have environment designers for catwalks, and all these people I have working with me, because whatever is the need of this client, because we're not just focusing on prototypes or samplings, we can attend, we can provide solutions, we can think together to find a solution for their problems without having it physical.
Right. Okay, great. Monica, final question. How can people who want to do business with you reach out to you? Are you on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram? How can people
Yes.
contact you?
Yes, we do have a page on LinkedIn, and on Instagram is mdesigner3d. And they could also send me an email. It's m.designer3d at gmail.com. And we have our website as well, mdesigner3d.com. So anytime we are here, we can discuss. We're very open to new ideas, and especially to find solutions for the fashion industry problems.
That's great. As you might know, I'm also part of the Metaverse Fashion Council. So I'll be happy to introduce you to a lot of other fashion designers in the space from, all over the world. So Web3 is about collaboration, and I'm sure you could work together with some of these community members, and I'm happy to introduce them to you. And finally, I wish you success in your venture and all the best, for being successful in this fast growing industry. And anything in the end you want to say to our audience?
Yes, I'm very pleased to be a part of this change, because I think it's important. The moment is crucial. And we really need to just not supposed to be making a change. We need to make it, because there is not a planet B for us. And we really need to take care of what matters. And I believe that digital is here to stay. We cannot live without it anymore. And it's extremely important for this change. And I'm really happy to be a part of it. And even though it's a small change, I'm making it happen.
Well, that's great messaging. I want to end on that note. Thank you for being here, and see you on the other side, Monica.
Thank you very much. See you.
All right.